how Mars and Leo will be affecting you guys over the next 2 months based on your sun and rising sign. This is a huge transit because Mars has been in Cancer for the past 6 months, which is a long time. Mars is usually only in a sign for 2 months. On top of that, Mars does not like being in Cancer, okay? This Mars and Leo transit is a huge collective energetic boost. Aquarius's Mars will be entering your 7th house of your close personal one-on-one relationships, romantic, platonic, business. This is your partner. This is your best friend. This is your business partner. For the next 2 months, there will be an extreme focus on this area of your life. Now, Venus just turned direct. It was retrograde, so a lot of relationship problems could have came up to the surface. For example, this could be a transit where you decided to keep a relationship with someone and now you're working through things. Now, how does that look? There's a lot of attention and focus on wanting to keep relationships, build relationships, or just realizing this is not working out anymore and I have to leave. Mars separates, Mars severs ties, Mars causes arguments and disagreements. So there could be separations for you guys during the next 2 months. Those closest to you, if not separations, then just watch for arguments and disagreements, just feeling like easily irritated and agitated with those closest to you. Overall, just a huge focus on tending to those close one-on-one relationships. Pisces, this is happening in your 6th house of your daily routine and health and fitness and work. The next 2 months, there is an extreme focus on this area of your life. You guys could be realizing that you need to take better care of yourselves. Like something could pop up in the health realm, like let's say, high blood pressure. And you're like, okay, I need to have a better eating habits. I need to work out more. So then there's an extreme focus. You're like obsessively researching how to, help yourself. This is the vibe. This is also a good time to be doing that. This is a good time to drop those unhealthy habits. This is a good time to pick up a new health and gym routine. Definitely watch for burnout over the next 2 months. Your daily routine and your to-do list is going to look booked and busy. You could be feeling like you need to be everywhere for everyone all the time. This isn't at service house, so maybe you're taking care of people all the time too. People rely on you, pets relying on you. The 6th house also rules things like pets, so definitely be aware of things popping up, with your pets and maybe possibly having to go to the vet. Keep an eye out on your pets and your pets getting sick during this time. The 6th house also rules your place of work and relationship with coworkers, so Mars likes to bring arguments and tension and fights and disagreements. So definitely be aware of that happening with your coworkers or clients. This could be a time where you guys are quitting a job, leaving a job, getting fired from a job, because the 6th house is your daily place of work. So this energy is giving, I'm over it, bye. Maybe a fight happens and you get fired, so definitely be aware. Aries, Mars will be transiting through your 5th house of fun. 5th house is a fun house that rules things like your dating life and romance, social life, your creative hobbies, your children. It's literally things that you create. So under that umbrella is children, your creations, so your hobbies, entrepreneurship ideas. I think this will be a really nice transit for you guys over the next 2 months because I know Aries placements, you've been getting your ass kicked like the whole 2025 between the eclipses and the Venus and Mercury retrograde in your sign. I think there's going to be a heavy focus on just fun things over the next 2 months in your life. Like you could be feeling like you want to put yourself out there to date more. You're feeling more romantic. This is a good time to do that. Especially with Venus retrograde happening in Aries too, the creator's block is now lifted. Now you feel more confident in going after, certain creative goals or pursuits. You're feeling more creative. You want to create. You want to go out more and socialize, be more extroverted. But, Mars does bring arguments and it does sever ties and separate. So this could be like a breakup from a romantic partner or some type of dating situation. Arguments if you have children with your children. So definitely just be aware of that. But there seems to be an extreme focus on just things that make you happy in your life. And even if that means having to leave certain people that just don't make you happy anymore. Taurus, Mars will be retrograding through your 4th house of your living situation, family life, parents, family matters. Seems to be an extreme focus on your house where you're living. Maybe there's a lot of things that you're building, home renovations. Could also signify things breaking down around your home, so having to do that. You could be feeling a little bit more like a homebody at this time, just want to focus on being at home and focus on just your house. This could also point to focus on family matters, like maybe something happening and needing to be there for your family or your parents. Like I said, Mars causes arguments and severs ties, separations, it brings tension, so definitely be aware for arguments with family at this time. For example, if you celebrate Easter and you're getting together with your family, like definitely be aware of getting into an argument with your parents or just a family fight going down. Mars is a fiery planet. Be careful with things like candles, leaving your stove on, leaving things plugged in. I'm not saying that every time a Mars goes through your 4th house transit brings a house fire, but definitely be aware of stuff like that. But I think for most people, this could just mean that there is a heavy focus on needing to be at home, needing to be with your family, reconnecting with family again. Gemini, this is transiting through your 3rd house of your community, your neighborhood, siblings, and your communication, your mentality and perspective. Your day-to-day life could feel very busy. The 3rd house rules things like, running errands, driving around a lot, making a lot of phone calls, making a lot of appointments, getting together with a lot of people. So definitely watch out for burnout at this time because you will be doing a lot over the next 2 months. Doing a lot, talking a lot, seeing a lot of people, which Geminis, you guys, you like that vibe, but sometimes you take on too much because you feel like you can do a lot, and then you turn very scattered brained and you can't keep up with everything. You are working on some type of writing project, reading, book publishing, podcasting type of thing. There is a huge focus on that right now. I feel like you guys are going all in on some type of like communication type of project, or maybe a project where you're working with a sibling or a cousin, an extended family member. Going all in right now. A lot of your attention, a lot of your energy is focused on that, or just, diving more into your community. Maybe some of you guys moved and you're trying to learn who your neighbors are. You're trying to learn what's around in your neighborhood. Maybe just wanting to connect with more people who's close to you. Connect with siblings or extended family members, childhood friends. But Mars is a tense planet. It likes to bring arguments and it likes to separate. So this could also mean separations with these people as well, or just arguments, like arguing with your neighbor at this time, getting into an argument with your sister, getting into a family fight. Like what I said with the Taurus risings, Easter is coming up. If you're getting together with family at this time because you celebrate, definitely be aware for family arguments. Cancer, Mars will be transiting through your 2nd house of your valuables. So under that umbrella is your finances, like your literal money valuables, but also your self-esteem, your self-value. How much do you value yourself? Right now, there's a big spotlight for you guys on money. You could be feeling like you're obsessed with the thought of money, whether that is I need to make more money or you are making more money, and it's like, wow. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be stressing about money because Mars does bring tension. So a lot of you guys could be stressing about money, maybe possibly losing a job or needing to leave a job and taking a little bit of a financial blow, a financial hit at this time. So now you're stressing about your finances. Or maybe you're just realizing that you value yourself more and you're looking for a promotion or somewhere where you could be making more money. And I feel like a good amount of you guys could be finding that. But there's overall a big focus on your self-value, needing to value yourself more. There's going to be, for the next 2 months, a lot of attention and energy going towards self-caring for yourself, pampering yourself, possibly a lot of money being spent on that, like facials and massages and just like really taking care of yourself, buying a new wardrobe for yourself. This is the time to kind of put yourself on the pedestal. So this could be a time where you guys are making a lot of money, but also spending a lot of money. So definitely be aware of overspending and then stressing. Because this is something that I see with Mars through the 2nd house, like overspending and then being like, oh damn, I spent too much, now I'm stressing about my finances. So definitely remember taking care of yourself and pampering yourself, but in moderation. Also see there's a relationship with the 2nd house and value and money. Like the more that you value yourself, the more abundant that you are. And this is the lesson with the 2nd house. So there's going to be a lot of energy and focus on that over the next 2 months for you guys.